Hello Capricorn and welcome to Sincere Tarot. You get your own special individual video this month because I'm so sorry that I didn't do you. I'm really embarrassed and I'm really sorry. So I'm going to make your reading for this month extra special, okay? So I brought out all the decks just for you. All right, so what does Capricorn need to know for September? Let's see. Interesting. Ooh. Cool. That's a pretty good outcome. And especially because like in the past you've been feeling really down, feeling left out, like that you're not taken care of, or that, you know, maybe that the universe or God or whatever doesn't care about you, that you just not have enough. You've been feeling that lack mentality, including with love, because the heart chakra is being blocked here. Maybe even kind of keeping people out, but in a negative way. Like we all need time to ourselves sometimes, but sometimes it can be negative when we isolate ourselves, and that's the situation, right? I feel like for you right now, I'm going to show you all of these cards at the same time. So this is you, what you need to know, and the energy in between. So I feel like you're kind of like at a crossroads with a particular aspect of life, potentially a creative project or just where you want to go intuitively in general, but it's maybe something you've been planning. You're kind of trying to decide which direction to go. There might be someone from an outside source, but this could also be like, it feels like it's from an outside source because it's a new idea. So a message, a new idea, a new thought, a new perspective that you're being approached with. And there might be someone actually approaching you, or in an institution, for example, and it could be like an actual message on social media or a phone call or whatever it is, email, but it could be someone also physically approaching you as well. But again, that could be a new idea about like you've been planning on something for a while, trying to figure out which way to go, and you get approached, or a new idea. And I don't think you'll expect it. Now, if it is another person, I see that you're going to have a really harmonious relationship. I don't necessarily see love, okay? But I see like a really awesome connection. It might be love for some of you, but I feel like it could be, you know, just an awesome friendship, like business relationship, all of that. And I feel like this person has a lot of experience building their own wealth, and also, yeah, just being really creative, and they're really good with money and stuff like that. And you've got the ideas. So it's like, I feel like you two are a really good match. This other person could be a different aspect of yourself that's beginning to merge, where you've got this harmonious relationship, okay? But I feel like you've got the ideas. They've got kind of like the know-how, and together, honestly, you're just really brilliant together. All right, so let's see, get some clarification cards for Capricorn for the situation. I think you're really hesitant about letting someone in right now. That you may have been disappointed in the past from someone else. I feel like in the past, this could be a relationship, by the way, not necessarily just work or whatever. But I feel like someone in the past, by almost like, it's like you literally couldn't work with that person. Like sometimes in a relationship, it's like, oh, it takes two to tango, but sometimes you can be trying really hard and the other person is like sabotaging it. So I feel like in the past you've had, you know, connections with people who were deceitful and lied by omission. There was a lot that they didn't say. They weren't sharing their true selves, potentially being quite sneaky, okay, hiding information from you. So that's why I think in the past, you know, you're kind of still reeling from that because you're still kind of feeling that. Now, this person, they're going to approach you, but they're in a really good place. They're surrounded by really awesome cards. Just know that if you feel any negativity or like they might betray me kind of thoughts, just know that those are your thoughts connected to the past, and that's okay. Feel however you want to feel, but just know that sometimes we feel a certain way because we're holding on to that negative energy from the past that we still need to move through and let go of in time. But it's not necessarily connected to this person, because I feel like, you know, this person, they might be a little bit abrupt sometimes just because they'll have very sharp perspective, you know, and all that, but they come from a good place, a really solid place. They're authentic. That's the difference between this person and the last person, is that they are authentically themselves. Yeah, and they bring a lot to the table, and I think, yeah, I think they see what a good connection you guys can be or have together, and it might have something to do with like business or work, communication, defense, something like that, because it's being, your outcome is being clarified by the adjustment, which is also called the justice card. Anyways, so, but also I think you both really balance each other out. It's like you both have different perspectives. It's like you're so complementary. It's like, it just seems like a really great connection. Yeah, I feel like with the other person, they've made it to like a really high level individually, but they know they're done with that. They need to partner up. They want to work with other people now to get to that higher level. I do personally feel like in relationships and work, there's only a certain amount that we can reach individually on our own. Once we get to the highest of that, we have to partner up with someone, and then the combination of both people like magnifies success and abundance. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, you've got great ideas. You bring a lot to the table. I think maybe in the long run, in the future, you might want to kind of go solo again, but you are thinking about like what you want to do in the future and what is going to work for you in the long run. All right, let's get some advice cards for this particular situation. Let's do 3. All right, so first advice card. The Star. It's okay to put yourself out there. It's okay to make yourself vulnerable to other people when it's the right person, but you have to listen to your intuition. So trust your intuition on this. You also might want to check your astrology for this month, like what days are going to be best working days, etc., what your lucky days are, and maybe what days you should stay home and not make any big decisions, for example. Also, you might want to genuinely just make a wish and have hope. There's always hope, no matter what. All right, so second advice card, we've got the 3 of Wands. So you were coming up as the 2 of Wands. So I feel like this is saying, you've done enough planning. It's now to take a step forward with this project, this direction in your life that you want to move forward in. Okay, it's time to take that first step. There's only so much planning you can do. Third advice card is the Magician. You have amazing manifesting power. So just whatever, just envision your reality. Whatever. You could do like a vision board, or you could do, a visual meditations of like where you want things to go, because yeah, you've got amazing manifesting power. So that's awesome. All right, let's do one more for you. One more advice card. Yeah. Make sure also with anything that you do, it has to be like out in the open and authentic. Nothing can be hidden because it will come to the surface. Make sure you're following all of the laws and the rules and you're playing by the books, because if you're not, it will come out at some point. So it's good to be open and honest and transparent with the other person, and then they'll be that way with you as well. All right. I hope you found that helpful. Have a great month. You absolutely deserve it. Bye.